Alright, so when you want to make yourself a SHAREfactory project, you're going to want to go into New Project, pick anything. You basically just start off with a couple of them. You can just download more, they're free. Most of them are at least. And say, you want a retro theme because you like the retro and it's not related to any game, so you can, it's just a multi-use kind of. You're like, oh, well, I've got a bunch of video clips that I love and saved throughout all this stuff, and you can see from what game they are. Like if you played some Titanfall 2, it'd say Titanfall 2 and then the numbers. And say you just finished uploading a new video that you somehow managed to put together, like me with this piece of crap right here. Yeah, this. Whenever I put this piece of crap together, yeah, it's gonna say Share Factory. Now let's say we want to go really far down to the last thing that I did not delete somehow. Um, like that. This cancer. All right, you don't even have to rename your project or anything. You can if you want to, but that's pretty blatant. So whenever you want like something cool or funny, you can click X for your add everything menu, as I call it. You can add another clip if you come to a point where you split your clip. Like, say you got yourself in the square menu, you got yourself time bender, split clip, trim clip, move clip, delete clip, pan and zoom, clip volume, edit overlays, edit filter, edit layout, edit transition, edit track 2, and edit music. I will explain all this soon enough. I'm really bad at this, but you can add a clip, a screenshot if you want to. So you got these basic ones, and even a few retro arts. Depending on the theme you pick, you have different ones. You got all these weird 3D ones and these GIFs, and basically it's a bunch of cool stuff. But any picture you've saved or gotten or something like that, you can slap it on in, as long as you split the clip. Now let's say, hey, you like that funny noise, the terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, you have to make sure your thing is selected on this small clip right here and not this clip, or else it will place it all the way over here. And so you go, hey, I like that. That was funny. See? Yeah, see? Funny. So you have it selected here, and say you want to add a screenshot of some fire. Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. And then now you have this. It has a weird pause. And see, the shortest clips with these, which I hate so much, is that you can only make it a second long. So, see, you can only go from 6 to 7, and a little bit past 7 because, like, there's no, like, exact, like, a little bit into 7. Bam, there you go. That's the shortest, smallest clip. And if you use your D-pad, which is the little arrows on the left, that's, like, moving it by, like, milliseconds practically. And see, you'll find that exact spot that you want to do that split clip. You're like, alright, that was pretty funny. That was some really bad stuff. So you have add track 2, which you can record audio, record a separate video as like a face cam, or you can add another clip, which I don't know why people would use this menu to do it. But yeah, see, it just pops up at the top. And so, let's see, let's find a funny, in largest quotations, funny clip. Okay, let's like split clip here, delete this old one, click square on, you click circle, so you go back, you click square on it again after you've split it. I'm used to this, I'm sorry. You can move the clip and you force it all the way back over here using what you use in the game to look. I don't know why it breaks whenever it hits the wall. You gotta move it again. But basically, what you use to look around in the game is what you use to do this. Wow, it's legit not going to the right. That's dumb. So you got the delete clip, clip volume, so you can increase the volume on this specific clip. Pip settings, so it has like a little shadow on it. You got yourself a display frame. Like watch, see, select, and frame color. You can change it to like the bright ass green. Confirm, and you got yourself filters, which I'll show you how to, like, these are all your filters right here. You got pip layout, so it can be top right, bottom left, top left, center, full screen, side by side, offset, swivel. Like, see, let's say we put it on. We want to put this at the top left, and we do move clip, and we move it all the way over to right about where you want it, and then it goes roasted, and then Shazam. This is here, like this. See, and then that's frame 6 clip, like there. But like all the audio's been mixed.
Rainbow Six.
So there's a random nitro cell.
Now you got the idea of how that works. Time Bender, basically, either speeds up or shortens it by a set amount. But as you can see, if I do die by like an eighth, um, it makes it, like you can see here, current length and new length, and it makes it 119 minutes long, which is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you can set it to step by step or smooth. So smooth is like, oh, it's kind of set together. And as you can see, it's kind of all buggy and all, but that's not what it's going to look like for the people viewing that. That's just what it looks like for you because your PS4 probably sucks like mine. Now, up next is trim clip, which I never really use this, but you can use this to basically shorten parts of the clip. You're like, hey, I don't want this. This is just something I'm too lazy to go through. And you, like, select it here. I don't even know why this clip's even saved besides the fact that I fucked around. So, say you're like, hey, I didn't like it until here. So, bam, all that has been trimmed off. And then this, like, extra clipping here, that's kind of just there. You have to edit track 2, where you go and you just split the clip again, and then you delete all this excess, where you click square, delete clip, confirm. And then you click circle to come back to this. So, 2 clips are playing at the same time, which is very obnoxious in my opinion. And, say you want a layout going on here, alright? You don't, like, actually want some kind of, like, snazzy full screen. You want some kind of annoying piece of crap or something. Like here, Blur Vintage. You got this going on. It's like you're having a flashback while you're playing this or something. And if you split your clip, like, I think here,
Random nitro
it
cell.
breaks off that
So
thing.
there's a random.
And then I had to get off a split clip, which you just spam circle basically. And then you can, there's a layout which is completely different from the filters. So say you you want to edit your layout and you're like, oh well, the intensity, it's like too intense, I don't like it, I just want this, and then you're just like, ah, screw that, I don't need that, and you can delete the clip. Well, not the clip, the layout. And then what you can do is, instead of doing the edit filter like me, being an idiot, you click add filter, and you're like, black and white, saturate, colorize, inverted, luminance, blur, posterize, I don't know, sepia, color edges, VHS, wind, emboss, two color, blacklight, night vision, 1982, spectrum, neon, EGA, 1983, anaglyph, dreamy, amber, noir, clarity, wash, and stained glass. And you're like, wowza, I want to give some people some seizures or something, or make them really confused because something random happened. Shazam, there you go, and you can do edit filter, filter settings, and intensity. You can just like set it like this. So then you got this little disco.
So there's a random nitro cell that's
Yeah,
floating.
that's really about it. Actually, that's all the filter is. And then you say, hey, that was really funny, but I want to know how to. I just want to get straight to how to add overlays. So let's head on down to a clip where you might want this overlay, and just wait for this, where you're just driving the door or something. You're just messing around with your friend here. I'm about to remove that second clip. That is getting annoying. I'm getting rid of that second clip. I'm sorry. I can't deal with that thing in here. So you can just do straight up delete clip, clip volume, filter, pip settings. It's just pretty much the same thing. So delete that, and then you do no, that's the wrong thing. You click split clip. You're like, all right, coolio. And you come back and you kind of just do this, and as soon as you break in, you split the clip. You go back a little bit to whenever you started driving in. You add an overlay. You got yourself stickers in which it shows like everything, like all this stuff except for letters. Then you got theme stickers, which are specifically for retro. And that's why I like retro. And you got the text, which is like all this stuff. Now, let's say you're a medieval kind of person, and you're like, wow, that was hilarious. You just got pranked, and you just put that down. You just slap it on. L2 and R2 to rotate it. The move button to move it around. And then just do pranked. You can check the opacity, the color. You can justify it, which means, like, you can make it to where, like, whenever you write stuff, it goes from the middle, or from the right, or from the left, like that. You see the slight like movement in it. Like you can justify to the right, and it's like really weird, or justify to the left, where it's like an actual paragraph or something. And then you can do like color, and you're like, hey, I want this bright ass green that I use for red. And It's just like pranks, but you want something spicy, something new on it, alright? So you come over here to, like, one of these fires, but you're like, no, nah, red's not hot enough, blue's not hot enough, no. You want purple. But then you're like, well, shit, it's in front of it, I don't like that. And you're like, you're holding L1 or R1 to dilate it, and then you're like, okay, well, I have the size I want for this thing, but it's like in front of it. It's kind of annoying. So you can do this, where you click square on it, and you do layer order. You can click R1 and move it down. You're like, wow, that looks pretty cool. I like that, but it just doesn't have its next huzzah I need. So you can go back to edit overlays, click square on it again, transform it, move it around, and then you can do opacity, where it's like, whoa, there's fire there, but there's no fire there. Get pranked, kid. And then Shazam. There you go.
What's up? It's your boy Skinny Pain.
And okay, you got that stale meme.
Ah! Oh God!
I'm just gonna hold it here.
Painish.
Okay, and you split it there where the person ends their sentence, or you find it suitable. I'm just gonna spam this a bit. And then you click X, and you wait.
What's up?
Gotta go back.
What?
And you find where they just start talking. You click edit, add overlay. You find the font you want, and it's like, bam, I want this font. You're like, okay, well, you have to remember what they say now. What's up? It's your boy. And see, you just do all this. You do your texting, all this. It's your boy. Skinny Tic Tac. You're like, bam, bippity, boppity, boopity, Shazam, and then you can R2, L2, no L1, R1, sadly, and you're like, oh bam, oh, what's up? It's your boy, Skinny Penis, and you click X, you confirm that, you look through all this, and you're like, nah, I don't need any of this, and you don't need to edit the text, you know you have it ready, but just in case, you click circle. Well, you don't have to click circle, I just do that because it's a habit, but
What's up?
click R1, which, like, all your basic controls are at the bottom if you hadn't noticed by now.
It's your boy Skinny Painish.
And then, huzzah. There it is. And then it goes away as soon as that clip ends. Alright?
Is anybody alive?
Yes, there are people alive. I'm doing tutorials here, you mega faggot. So what you do is, well, let's say, you're not having it, you don't like this one, you want to quit, and you don't want to save any of that, you disregard it, alright? Well then, let's head over to one of my other projects. Let's see here. Well, man, I wonder which one's which. Holy fuck, I should really name these. Alright. So, you're like, oh well, that was great, that was fun, that was a good try, that was a good start. Well, let's head over to one of my other projects, alright? This is the one you should be seeing recently, alright? Nah, let's not do that one. Let's do this one right here, this random one. I don't even know which one this is. We load this up, and we see which video this is. Let's hope it's not a failed abortion or some shit. Oh, it's this one. Alright.
Are they seriously like already going and like shooting us?
No, they were
You see?
shooting at me.
You see what
One guy was
I,
sitting
you see, you have to
outside.
split these
Yeah, I
clips
can't
at, like,
see shit
good
'cause my teammate
moments, make
decided
sure
to
it's, like,
flash and
everything's
flipped off the
great,
side of the fucking boat
good
and hit me.
set, and
Oh, we're just
you
kidding.
have to make sure it's just, overall, it's actually not very
He's right there.
easy doing this shit,
You
which
look
is
at the
what's
way
really
he's
sad.
working.
But compared to Sony Vegas and shit, this
Sorry,
thing's,
here you go.
SHAREfactory's free, alright?
Ooh, flawless victory.
SHAREfactory's free and fun to use. So, I'd say it's pretty spicy. See, watch, like, this is my favorite part right here.
Then why the fuck are you here?
Because I like salt.
Oh god, don't do that.
Please stop.
And see, huzzah, Shazam, magic. You have your whole thing there. You don't even have to pick different fonts for people. You can just change the color. Alright, see, like, look right here. Whenever I put Eddie and that random guy, yeah, I put them at the same time because there were two people talking, but they pretty much said the same thing at the same time. You know, you see. So you see what I'm getting at. All right, let's say you don't like this. You wanna spice this up right here.
People.
Okay.
There's
You're like,
Capcan.
okay, let's see, Capkin.
fuck.
No,
I'm
fuck.
fuck.
And I start making that fucking noise. And you're like, well, I want to spice it up with some. You want to fucking blind somebody. And it's like, oh man, that's spicy. You got some of that red shit right there.
You did not curse
Yes,
me.
Captain. No, Buck. I'm Buck.
It's even worse.
Oh God, stop that,
Oh my
stop
God.
it. Oh God.
That doesn't get old. Anyways, so I'm actually gonna like remove that filter. Can I even like? Oh, you can change the color on this. I didn't know that. That's pretty spicy. Yeah, so like if you wanna really spice up someone's day here, you can like straight up just fucking man. That's some spicy stuff right there. Oh, what if we? Oh man, that's like it's like old timey. That's cool. Anyways, so you get the general gist of this. You get the general gist of this menu. All right, you click square. You got time, bender, split, clip, trim clip, move clip. So okay, actually, I haven't explained one thing. That's pan and zoom. All right, so
Oh fuck, I'm stuck.
let's find ourselves, and then we come here, and then we want in this clip. All right, we split it here. Let's ignore the fact that whenever you split a clip before an annotation or something, it deletes that annotation. But let's just say there's no annotation there. We want something spicy. We need something to fuck up your day. So bam, you got yourself a full-on 300% zoom in on Pulse
Get out of my
getting
way, faggot!
absolutely
Go to Tank
destroyed.
King.
All right, and it's like holy crap, that's cool. But then you realize you've been quiet this entire time. You gotta crank up the volume. Oh, let's break
Get out of
it
my way,
down.
faggot!
It doesn't really make much of a difference, trust me. Now, say you're looking for something spicy, but you have some music that you just import it into this shit, and you're like, oh, that's a transition. Actually, I'll explain transitions. They basically you just put them like in between here. It's like game over, unable to add transitions. The new transition's too long. Of course it is. I forgot to hit like the clip limit on this one, or did I? I think I did. Anyways, so so you got add layout, which you already gone over, and you want some music. You want to spice it up. So let's see here. You got some of these all the way down to end of summer. I've got that. Those are all fucking free as shit. Everything else in here is like all this cool music. Yeah, all this cool stuff. Yeah, no, it's you gotta pay for that dank shit. So let's say. Oh wait, no, that's one of those things. Okay, you want this music? You want to spice it up with some of this or mirror. It just goes all the way through here. But say you're like, no, you just want it for Tachanka King. All right, so you can either split the music, which is basically splitting a clip where you just smack right there, or you can click square, which is there's no X menu in here. Because X is adding, square is editing. Split music, trim music, move music, delete music, music volume, fade in, fade out. Fade in is basically where whenever a part of music starts, it like slowly gets in. You know, like you gotta set the duration of how long it's gonna go like that. You know, and fade out is the complete opposite of what that is. I should probably head back to edit music, and fade out's like that. I mean, that's a terrible way to use examples, but you can also increase the music volume. So if it's loud fucking music, they're gonna get an ear rape. And say you're like, I want to trim this just a little bit, and you're like, wow, that looks good to me. And then you click square on it again. You're like, no, I gotta get a split clip. Or if you want to be a traditionalist and just click delete music, bam, and then there you go. See?
Get out of my way, faggot!
And then just start playing music or mirror.
Tachanka?
The Tank King. Tank King.
Tachanka.
The Tank King.
You get the gist of it. So, getting that gay ass shit out of here. Kidding. So that's gone, and you're like, well, what is there left to do? We've already gone through everything. Transitions are done. Time bender, we've already gone over adding everything. A transition. Oh, it's too long. It's a fucking long ass transition here. Oh, I can add it.
There is no next round.
Yeah, see?
Potato, dude.
And then Shazam. See, that's a really long ass fucking transition. So you can do edit transition. You should be able to do transition settings, but it's a con. Hey, you know what? Let's edit to ear rape mode. Let's hear how loud this is.
Next round.
It's not really ear rape, but you can just edit it, delete it, replace it, and I'm just gonna delete it. Bam. You know, not there. It just splits over. Goes. Wah! Fucking full on goes over to the next thing. Shazam! Your clip has been made. You've done magic. You are the predecessor of God. No, I'm kidding. But You get the gist of it. And, you're like, oh crap, I exited out. And I saved, but I exited out. So you gotta go, and then you just find your old clip. You're like, huzzah, I've done it. Fuck, I screwed up. Okay, exit without saving. That is like one of those old clips. Let's click these random clips, alright? Once again. You come over to this clip and you're like, well, crap, but I really want to, I wanna export it to gallery. Well, if you click export to gallery, I can't show you this part because it stops recording, but basically it completely renders the entire thing and it asks, do you want to share? And you're like, yes. And you click share, you set it to YouTube, you set your tags, you set the title, set the description, bam, it starts uploading. You can even put your PS4 into rest mode. That's how easy this kind of stuff is. That's literally it. That's ShareFactory for you. This is free and fun. You can even do photos. It's like literally fucking Photoshop. It's really cheap Photoshop, but hey, Photoshop, see? I even made some of my fucking outros in here. You even got GIFs. You can make a fucking GIF. You can take a part of your thing, make a GIF, post it on Twitter, Tumblr, fucking shitbird. I don't know. But just, there you go. That's your entire tutorial.